Welcome back to Conversations Unchained. Hi, I'm Lance.
Hey, I'm Zay. How y'all doing?
And today we want to take a quick toast and sip of the cocktail that we're going to be sipping while we're talking about Conversations Unchained today. It's called a berry experience. So if you haven't seen, please check out our Conversations Unchained mixed edition and drink with us.
Salud. Y'all, I definitely would recommend, if you have the opportunity, to watch that video and get these ingredients. That drink is phenomenal. It is delicious.
It's really good.
So I just want to let y'all know, in this episode of Conversation Unchained, we want to talk about our experience. We had a 2-week experience in Greece and beyond, right? Mm-hmm. So we were able to really dive deep into Greece. We spent 7 days on a Virgin Voyage cruise. And then after that, we were a little before that, we were in Greece, in Athens, doing our own thing. And then when we got back from the cruise, we were in Athens doing our own thing. So we have a lot to talk about and kind of some information we want to share with y'all. So I hope you guys are excited about this one, because this was a great trip that we really experienced. The first spot we wanted to start talking about is going to be the flight experience. Lance, I'll kick it over to you. Tell us how the flight was.
So the flights, and I'll keep this short and simple. On the flight going, I think it was a good experience. Nice plane, nice, decent first class, I'll say. But and then on the flight back, I'll say it was a.
You always have to make me be bougie.
What?
And I don't know why.
What do you mean?
What you said? First class. We were in Delta One.
Oh, they're all the same to me. So anyway, like I was saying, in Delta One, right, as we were on the way back, that makes it worse. Let's just say that Delta has some work to do. Overall, the planes were nice. When we got there safely, the one coming back was kind of old. But I will say this, in terms of the food and the offerings, it was kind of basic, but
okay. Yeah. I will say, y'all, don't get me wrong. Lance and I we're diehard Delta flyers, but I will say that there was some opportunity on both flights. In all honesty, I mean, we're
trying a new air vendor. Coming up.
Yes, so we are trying.
We'll see how they pan out.
Virgin Atlantic very soon.
Yeah.
So, but yes, just wanted to let y'all know the flights were good. I think for a flight that long, Delta One is the only kind of flight you would like to take. So that's just my recommendation. We'll go from there for the flight.
Yes.
So our hotel experience, we got to Athens, Greece, y'all, and we stood at the Grand Hyatt
of
Athens. It's a very popular location. It's situated really nice. It's in the mix of everything that you want to be. Unfortunately, their customer service is not the best, and they're not prepared for all the people that come through there. I mean, it is a very, very busy hotel, y'all. And I would say I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. What do you think?
Yeah, I would probably go like anywhere between 6 and 7. I
6
probably
and 7,
on
yeah.
6.5.
Yeah. I think the only thing that saved them for me personally was we have the lounge access, and so their lounge actually was a pretty decent lounge. It was probably one of the more decent lounges that we've seen.
And that's where you spend majority of the time, but even after you check in and they don't have your room. But go ahead.
One quick note, just to let you know how opportunity it has. We were very blessed to have 2 of our really good friends come in and travel with us and join us on this adventure. And so, unfortunately, for one of our friends, they got there. Check-in time there is at 4?
4, I think, yes.
It's at 4 p.m., and he got there at 7:30 p.m. His room was not ready until 10 p.m. So that can go to show you, really, there's some opportunity there.
And they're not big at all, so I wouldn't expect it to take long to clean it.
Yeah. So it was an interesting place, but nevertheless, would I recommend it? No, but was I okay? It was okay.
Okay, so moving on, let's talk about the Virgin Voyages experience. So we, like he said, we were in Athens for about 4 or 5 days. Then we were able to pick up the cruise, Virgin Voyages, and we cruised. I'll just talk about the spots, and then I'll kick it over for you to give your initial review of it. But we went into Rhodes, Santorini, Boardroom, and then to Mykonos, and then back to Athens.
So, y'all, if you have never taken a Virgin Voyage cruise, this is our second one. Our first one was in Barcelona. So the Greece is our second one. I will tell you that hands down, they are one of the best cruise lines out there.
Agree.
So Lance and I, in all honesty, hate cruises, but we will cruise Virgin Voyage out of the country. So we think that they offer the best. So we were very, very lucky to have gotten one of their best rooms that they have on the ship. It's called the Massive Suite.
I think, yes.
Massive Suite. So on the Massive Suite on this ship, there's only two rooms that are the Massive Suite. We had one of them. So I just really have to share that with y'all. So we're going to flip it over to a video where it's going to show you what that room looked like. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at that. Hey, what's up, everyone? We are finally on the ship. We are getting into our room, and I wanted to share our room with you. So I'm going to get ourselves checked in. Boom. And here we go. So a lot of great things we got going on in the room, y'all. So first, you know what's going down with the liquor, right? So we are going to definitely drink. We're going to pop open this Moët very soon and have it going. So they already said they wished us a hey here. So this is our living room. So this is our living room portion of our room right here. Right here we also have a powder room. So we have just a powder room for guests as they come by and hang out. Then you're gonna have your, what they call their man cave in here. So, you know, when I need to get away from Lanston, when he's driving me crazy, y'all. So this is where I'll come and hang out, watch a little TV and all of that good stuff. And then we'll go across the room to our room. It's a beautiful, beautiful bedroom, of course. Very happy with it. Then we're gonna go ahead and walk this way to our bathroom. So we have a tub, of course, ton of storage, and then we have a pretty massive walk-in shower and restroom. So let's take it outside, y'all, and see what we got going on here. So outside we have our private hot tub. We have our two lounge chairs. We have a full table, which will probably have a lot of breakfast out here on. We have a full relaxing table for guests and friends. We have our two hammocks right there. So I'm feeling good about that. And maybe I'll work on my tan and we will do that. But as you guys can see, this is our room here. So I hope you guys liked it. We are excited being here. Definitely looking forward to sharing our trip with y'all. I hope everyone has a great one, and we will talk soon. All right. So perfect. I hope you guys enjoyed and seen why we were so impressed with the Massive Suite. Mm-hmm. It was a phenomenal room. But I will say the service level, Lance, tell us about the service.
The service was good. And even with the room, it comes with some extra perks, of course. You get your own personal concierge. A very limited amount of rooms that they actually service or attendant. I'm not gonna call it concierge, but overall, service was good. The one thing that I think from a Virgin perspective that they probably need to improve on, it really would be their spa.
Yes, their spa has a lot of.
That's another conversation, but
I think if we're talking about downs and true opportunities, their spa is probably the thing that has the most. Yeah. Food is delicious. We went to every restaurant in there and had a phenomenal experience. Yeah. The friends that were with us enjoyed everything, yes. And we were able to. I will say we took, and I know we didn't talk through this, but we took what would they call the mega rock star. So in Virgin, you have a sailor, you have a rock star, and you have the mega rock star. So we have the mega rock star, and I will tell you hands down, mega rock star is well worth its money. So if you are looking to book a cruise and you're on the fence of whether you want to, spend that extra money, I would say hands down, do it. It's well worth it.
Yep.
What's your thought, Lance?
And I will note, just to say there, we did, I think it was a total. We had a few of us on the cruise. So there were like one of our also friends from California, they were able to join. And they brought along like 60.
Yes.
So it was a pretty big group.
And I apologize. Look, let me just throw this out there, and I apologize. I didn't mean to leave them out. They had such a big group. It felt like they had their own. We were able to actually sneak in on their actual excursion versus them coming on ours. So yes, but they were wonderful to see, and really had some good times with them also.
Yep. So,
how about the cities, Lance? What do you think?
Well, just really quick before we get into the cities, like, and the shows, I think the shows on Virgin, like, they're pretty decent, actually.
Yes.
The comedy shows, the shows that they do, so I think that's another added perk.
Yep. Hands down, I think Virgin for me is 9 out of 10. If you are going to spend the money, I say spend the money on Virgin. It's one of the best. For our experiences, we have been on Royal Caribbean and we've been on Carnival. I would say if we had to go to kind of put them into one top to low, top would be Virgin, next would be Royal Caribbean, and then last would be Carnival for me personally.
Okay. I share that. Okay. Now, about the cities. So the cities were nice. I enjoyed Athens, just seeing Athens in general. And I think just like the mix and the culture that they have, I actually really enjoyed, right? It's not like, it wasn't segregated in terms of the areas, like everything was mixed in. The food was really good and fresh. I enjoyed that.
The food was phenomenal. Phenomenal. And you guys will see as our videos go on, I'm not a picky eater, but I'm just old school. I'm eating potatoes type of guy. It is what it is. But their food was phenomenal.
Yes.
Go. I'm sorry, baby.
No. And then I would say just the overall culture, like and the temperature wasn't bad at some points throughout the day. It can be.
Yes.
But overall, I didn't mind Greece, and nice shopping. They have pretty decent shopping there as well. So.
I'm glad, so Lance did bring up the shopping. We had a phenomenal shopping experience in Greece. I have to give a huge shout out to one of my good friends that made one of our shopping experience the best. So, oh God, Lance, what did I just...
Antonia.
I don't know why I want to make... But Antonia from Louis Vuitton did a phenomenal job with us, y'all. If you guys are ever in Athens, Greece, and you're going to do some shopping into Louis Vuitton, I would definitely say, please ask for Antonia. She'll take the best care of you. She was phenomenal. She met all of our needs. We've actually visited her 3 different occasions. She did everything for Lance and I. Then another friend of ours that was on the trip, she really helped her, find the best items for her. So please visit her. She will take great care of you. Back to you, Lance.
And I think for the most part, like for Athens, that was it. Like, what do you think about roads? They're just moving.
Rhodes was good. Rhodes, I mean, I'll tell you about...
Quick rundown.
I will say, Greece in general, I think all of it you maybe need, when we're talking about all these different islands, I would say you only need a day and a half max in each of them.
I probably would do, depends. It depends. I like, for me, Santorini, I probably would do like 2-3 days. Same for Mykonos. Rhodes, maybe like, I'll maybe do a day and a half trip. Boardroom, it reminds me more of like a hustle and bustle city, if that makes sense. And like, it wasn't bad. Like, I enjoyed it, but it was a bit warm there. And then also just the transportation in terms of like taxis or whomever.
Is that the one that was in Turkey?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. So
yes, just heads up, that individual, that place was very, you can tell they're looking to make some money there in Turkey. So be careful. They have people, as soon as you get off the ship, that are trying to coax you into doing all of these different things, and they're going to give you all of this stuff. I would say be very mindful of that, because that was something that got us. So yes.
Okay. And what else? What do you think?
Mykonos was wonderful. I will say this, y'all. We had a great. We did excursions in all of them, but the only excursion that I really will give you guys some feedback on or tell you about was the wine tasting that we did in Mykonos. We went to this phenomenal little.
It's like a farm to table.
Yes.
True farm to table.
True farm to table. It was a very, very nice place. We had a great time there. I mean, the owners were there. They were able to meet and greet us. They showed us how the wine was being made. It was very, very pleasant. It's not like these big places that you go when you know, like you're in San Francisco and you go to these wine tours. It was very different. It was very homey. The food was delicious that they served. So I would say it was definitely 10 out of 10.
It's an experience.
Yes.
Absolutely. The other excursions, like in my mind, they weren't bad. Like it was like, oh, okay, excursion. So nothing from my end to really highlight there.
Yeah, I totally agree about that.
And then let's talk about like just overall impressions. Overall, I think the trip was good. For me, I think it was good to see Greece.
Yes.
It was to go around. It was good always to get on Virgin. We actually met new people. Each time we take Virgin, we meet people, and but coincidentally, people from the U.S.
Yeah.
So we met some interesting folks on this trip.
But here's my highlight. Never nobody more interesting than the great people that we met on our Barcelona trip. And you know who you are. They are true Miami residents like us. And so I love them to death. I'm so happy we met you guys on the trip. And I always will talk about them.
But I think overall, like it was really good. And it was a good time to get away for me and just kind of relax and detach.
Yep. Let's talk about the ending of it, right? Let's talk about the total cost. It was a very expensive trip, the hands down. It was probably, it was definitely expensive. It was an expensive trip. I will say that we have no regrets in the amount that we spent for it. I would encourage everyone, if you are looking to do that, then to plan accordingly. You definitely want to, our planning was 2 years.
Yes, it was 2 years. Yeah.
It was a 2-year plan, so we knew that we were going to take an expensive trip. I will say we went over budget. Unfortunately, Lance went crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, wild, crazy.
Sure.
I'm just,
Sure.
I still can't believe how crazy he went. So he did go crazy, and so after that, we dealt with it. But we have memories to last us a lifetime. So I think it was well worth the money. It was well worth the spend. I would encourage, again, anyone to take that same trip to Athens to actually utilize Virgin Voyages. So just wanted to give them definitely thumbs up on everything.
But I think for me, I think that pretty much sums it up.
Yep.
So in addition to that, guys, thank you for joining us again on an episode of Conversations Unchained. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to our videos. Also, do check us out on Conversations Unchained, the mixed editions, to get the recipes for these tasty cocktails. And then also follow us on RV Mobile Memoirs.
Absolutely. Thank y'all for